Hi everyone, welcome to this another video in Market Talk YouTube channel. Let's go into the topic. Before that, we'll see what is the trading mantra. New traders should start trading only one instrument. Focus on that, see the price action, master the price action. Become a surgeon, not a GP. So first you master one instrument and then you can see several stocks, commodities, forex, whatever you do. So first to become successful trader, first thing is you have to focus on only one instrument and become master. There is no harm in making money from Nifty or making money from Bank Nifty, but Bank Nifty is like a sectoral stock index, so better to avoid that as a beginner. Beginner should concentrate on the Nifty only. That's better thing. Okay, let's jump into what happened in the market today. So it was another trending day. It's a beautiful trending day. From the day one morning, it was like open equal to high almost. If you see open and high, 5 points difference in Nifty, and in case of Bank Nifty almost 30 points difference. So very nominal. So from there it was going all the day. The price was below the GAN midpoint only. And also I mentioned Telegram channel that I am shorting only calls. Okay, so when the price is below the GAN midpoint, you do not short puts, you short only calls. That's first rule. Second rule, whenever the price is below the short breakout, then you should not short puts. That's second rule also. If you see here, what I yesterday mentioned also, he has to go a short breakout. So when price went below 21,746, then you should not short the puts. When the price is coming nearby and started moving above, then you can short the puts. Okay, so this is the thing you should be aware of. I've been telling in the earlier videos also that in the first half an hour it will be trap and then market reverses. But to avoid the trap, only one thing you have to see, that whether the price is below the short breakout or not. If it is below short breakout, then short only the calls. Focus on shorting calls, nothing else. You can short the price, strike price near to long breakout. Then whatever the price is nearby, you can see the GAN midpoint, whatever is available. If you see the GAN midpoint, the strike price, whatever strike price, you can keep shorting that. That's a very safe strategy, and you have almost 200 points cushion from there. So you do not bother about that reversal. Always keep a stop loss about the VWAP. That's it, nothing else. Put a stop loss order and just relax. Similarly, same thing happened for Nifty also. When the price went below the short breakout, it seen the first target, second target in no time. In the last 1 hour, some small reversal came, but that doesn't hurt you because you are sitting on the short calls from the day morning, from morning. Yesterday it was a simple continuous trending day for Bank Nifty, but Nifty was whipsawing. But today Nifty also was a trending day from the day beginning. So this could be a trap or this could be a whipsaw. What will happen in the coming days, we will see. So in the case of power of 2, we got a sell signal yesterday itself, and it's continued to continue there. But the gap between the 20 and 200 moving average, 200 period moving average is very less. So possibly if there is a bounce of almost even 100 points, we could see some buy signal. So look for opportunity to short 21,500 puts. Aggressive people can short 21,500 puts, and very less aggressive, very conservative can short 21,000 put once we get the buy signal in power of 2. And also the trend levels I am going to show you. There also you see, if the price is not going below power this short breakout level. If it's short breakout level below that, you should not short puts. And if the power of 2 is giving a sell signal, you should not short puts. And these are the rules. When the price is below the GAN midpoint, you should not short puts. The same thing holds for the calls also. So this is the way you continue to trade by shorting options. The 3 rules you just follow simply, you can never make loss at all. Okay, you have 3 filters actually to ensure that shorting puts or calls will not be lost. Okay, so GAN midpoint, power of 2, and then your levels. Coming to Nifty, we got a buy signal yesterday. Then it was sustaining. Yesterday afternoon we got, oh sorry, I think I pasted some wrong figure, but okay, today it was also sell signal only actually. It was yesterday's figure. Okay, coming to trading view, daily view, Nifty, it is still bullish. The small correction what we saw to 10,600 levels is not great because we run all the way from 9,000 levels. A small correction is not going to do anything. It is still bullish only because bears, if you see here from 40 it's come down. Bears around down is at 12 only. It has to break 10,000 levels. That's the only then weakness. The swing low is here somewhere around 10,500. 10,500 breaking that only can make the Nifty weak. In case of Bank Nifty, bulls are slightly tired, bears are also tired, but however they are getting into consolidation zone. It's not they are trending anywhere, going anywhere. Any drop below 18,000 levels only can make Bank Nifty weak. Till the time it is again doing consolidation, nothing else, and eating the premium of the options. Coming to the hourly chart and lower time frame, the today Nifty has filled the gap what it has made last week Monday. That's what it has done actually. From day morning, it has been doing the filling of the gap. So tomorrow we should go again into the consolidation channel and see a resistance at 10,700 levels. This is a very less chance that we could get to about 10,700 tomorrow in this coming week, because we just did 2 days in the expiry. And then coming to the Bank Nifty, we have mentioned in one of the videos earlier that the angle, trend angle, you see how much steep is the downward movement or upward movement. The current trend movement now is 59 degrees. Now it is 15 degrees and the mean is 45 degrees. The 45 degrees, this is a rising channel. So we should see some around 200 points movement here to touch the trend line of 45 degrees, and we should see that. Whenever there is a steep drop more than 45%, we should see mean reversal to 45 degrees. This is one thing you should remember. Whenever there is a steep movement happening, you should see this and take care of your positions. In case of Heikki Nashi, both Nifty and Bank Nifty are having a red candles with the open equal to high, and the today has turned, the Nifty has turned into negative red candle, but however Bank Nifty has been in the red Heikki Nashi for the past 3 days. As I mentioned you, when the low breaks the previous low, then the momentum is increasing. Today the momentum is increasing, and that's the reason you can see big candle and the low is breaking the previous candle. So it takes time for reversal from bearish to bullish. So those who have been bearish and taken short positions would have come out today seeing the down move, escaped from we thought they would have escaped. But thing is that see this red candle, whenever it turns in doji and then give you a green, till the time you can hold the shots. Don't panic, because you have enough cushion for this. If you take on the shot here, you have enough cushion, because it will have 2 steps. One is a doji and then you have green candle also. Coming to data points, the Nifty is 0.6 PCR is slightly oversold, but Bank Nifty is highly oversold. As I mentioned, 0.4 levels are very highly oversold. Big reversal can come anytime, so be cautious. It's not advisable to take shots at this point of time, and the VIX has gone to 27 levels also. So but the thing is that you have to take a caution when you shorting calls or puts. Take the options I mentioned you, what are steps you have to carry. And similarly, in case of option pain, 10,650 is option pain, and then in case of Bank Nifty 21,700. So since there are almost 300 points gap between the spot and the option pain, there is a chance that either spot will come and catch up the option pain, or option pain will catch up the spot. So the median between is 21,500 levels. So there is a chance of 21,500 expiry considering this data as of like this now. And in case of Lakshman Rekha has given a sell signal. The people who started shorting at this beginning in the futures, now they are come to the mean reversion. Now current price is 21,397, and there is almost like we triggered the Lakshman Rekha trailing stop loss already. But in case of Nifty, currently the price is around 10,614, slightly above the trailing stop loss. Once we break 10,550 and close below that in a day, then it becomes bearish from Lakshman Rekha point of view also. The Bank Nifty IV is increasing 51 levels in case of call 21,400 call. So it is indicating there are a lot of demand for the call options, and similarly 10,600 call option and 20,600 put option, both are having almost same equal IVs. Not much of the panic is seen in the call option buying compared to calls and puts. In case of Bank Nifty, yesterday we broke the 100 DMA, today we broke the 20 DMA. So 20 DMA was a short stop loss for all the long positions, and we have broken today comfortably, but only 80 points below that. Tomorrow if it again rises below 21,500, then it will be a whipsaw. So any positional selling of futures or buying puts based on these things will be in loss only. Anytime when you are entering in your position trading strategy, enter with a hedge and also
it's 9 o'clock.
Enter with a hedge and also some strategy, because option buying, overnight holding will be in always most of times loss only. It is very rare that you have some luck and you do it 1 or 2 days, but most of times you handle with a strategy only. The options are designed like that. So option buyers, we cannot make money over a long period of time. One short period of time they can make money, but over a long period of time only option sellers will make money. So I'll just show you one 22,000 callers what happened today. So in case of FIs, they turned into net sellers. In case of futures, 12,563 contracts they sold in index futures, and also like if you see they bought 1 lakh put also. Yesterday it was around 78,000. Today is 1 lakh puts they bought in longs. So it's very risky that you don't you hold overnight in long positions without hedge. In case of Bank Nifty, definitely you should exit the long positions. In case of shorts also, you hold in hedge shorts. You are shorting future and buying put, something like that you should have. Never hold naked shorts. That's very important. We could not make any success in achieving this target, but 20,993 is the 21,344. Almost we are at this level now. If you break this 21,000, we support for this week expiry. Let us see whether 21,000 holds or not. Only Nifty is giving some hopes to the traders community. If you see 22,000 call, what happened here? From the day morning when you opened around 300 levels, around 250 levels, we got a chance. From there, it went below VWAP. Not a single candle closed above the VWAP. So once you take a shot, keep this 20,000 as I mentioned yesterday. 22,000 call, 20,000 put was the highest open interest. So once the put writers has given away the way, 20,000 was a big move on the downside. So similarly, if you see yesterday what happened here, what is happening, 21,000 put is having highest open interest. So 21,000 will not break. That's what the put traders are thinking. So in case 21,000 breaks, then again another big move of 800 points can come, 500 or 600 points. May not happen. Considering 2 days of expiry, 21,000 put traders will make money this time, and we will close around 21,500 possibly. That's the expectation. So tomorrow, if you are getting opportunity, then we can look for 21,500 put shorting. In case we sustain above the short breakout, go long position. So the levels will be like this for tomorrow. If it's around 21,200, if we sustain about 21,200, then we should go long by shorting the 21,200 puts. 21,200 puts shorting will be very good opportunity, because it's a very good support. And similarly, if you continue to go down, then we should short 21,500 calls. But I don't think tomorrow will be a chance for shorting calls. They'll be shorting the puts will be the good opportunity. But however, in case these levels are broken, you should not take the risk of shorting the puts. The same case of Nifty also. In case we sustain about 20,550, then 10,500 puts shorting could be a good opportunity. And this is the end of the day Excel dashboard. If you see here, the 21,000 put is having a strike price having a PCR of 6.14. So very good support. And next immediate support is coming on 21,400 puts, where 1.5 is the PCR for 21,400 levels. In case of Nifty, 10,600 strike is having a very good support at 1.26 PCR. So these are levels you should take note. The PCR for Bank Nifty is gone very highly oversold. So take a precaution of this and keep a tab on this. In case if it is going still to 0.4, very good chance of a good bounce can come of easy 500 points. So possible that we can even test also 22,000 levels in case the bounce comes because of short covering. So okay, so coming to the learning point of view, I will show you how many of you may be knowing about 30 minutes breakout. So 30 minutes breakout is what are the high and low recorded in the first 30 minutes. If the price goes above this or above the level or below that level, high and low, then it is a buy level. You are buying it on the breaking about high with a stop loss of low. So I just in my Excel dashboard also I do this actually. Automatically it happens at 9:45. It captures the 30 minutes high and 30 minutes low. When the broken, when 21,693 the future level was broken, then it gave a 0.2177 is the points gain we got after breaking 30 minutes low. Similarly, Nifty, when the 10,691 was broken, 83 points at the closing point. But during intraday, this 277 was almost 500 points of gain we got. So how you can do this in Google Finance using this? We will show a small illustration. Okay, you can try this and do this with your other stocks. So I showed you how do Google documents to open. Docs.google.com, you go to spreadsheets, then you can open a blank sheet like this. You can save this in your Google user ID. Now I want to have two stocks. You can keep any number of stocks, whether cash stocks or F&O stock, whatever. So high and low we can register. High means you type the command Google Finance, open bracket, the reference of this, you put NSE : Reliance, and then A3 comma high, then you get this high and low. So what happens, this high, if it's broken, if it's keep breaking the lows after 9:30, 9:45, 10 o'clock, 10:45, then this will be keep changing. Now you want to keep it as pay special values. What to do this? So what you have to do is you have to copy this. You tell Control C and then here right click, pay special values. Okay. So on 9:45 doing this, you will get this option of recording these values of 9:45 after half an hour from this. So in the first half an hour, whatever the high low, you will be recording it. Then you can put a formula, if condition, if the current price, okay, current price you want to know. So you want to know the current market price, then what you have to do is equal to Google Finance, this price, comma, price. So you will get the latest price of the stock, whatever stock you are capturing. Now you can tell here using if condition, simple if condition, if the current market price is less than this, then sell. If otherwise if current market price is greater than high, then buy. So you can put a condition like this. Otherwise you can tell range bound, comma, range bound. Okay, you can do this condition to get this. So during the day you will get this report like this. But at 9:45, how to record this automatically by Google Finance, I'll make a separate video during the weekend. Okay, so I don't want to make this video big. You try this first, how to do it, put in the comment box if you have any doubt. I'm sure, because people should like and comment in the box so that I can understand whether you are liking this, or if you're not interested, then I will stop doing this educational videos also. Because if you are learning and if you're liking the video, please mention that it's just not even 10 seconds of job for you. If you are learning for free and not doing this, then I don't feel good about doing something like this for free, where there is no recognition. Okay, hope you like this video. Give me some good comments. Thank you so much.